What is up, everybody? Your boy E-Man from the Average Joe Sports Start Network coming at you this week with our Week 9 matchup recap from my fantasy league, the Midtown Brigade. Took a week off yesterday, guys. You know what I'm saying? Had Halloween stuff with the kids, so you know how that is, man. It takes time, and I should have done one last week because it was the best week I had on this week. Even let the league for the top game scored last week. But anyway, we're going to talk about that the week before. But we are in week 9 and I'm about to give you our top recap matchup by matchup as I do every week from my fantasy league, the Midtown Brigade, the best fantasy league where 12 teams are battling it out for first place, but of course, a top prize of $1,200. I mean, hey, it's a $200 buy-in league, so this ain't no fucking Mickey Mouse league, man. This is a real deal big boy league with a lot of dogs, man. We got a lot of dogs and guys that really will take your heart out. You know what I mean? And it's getting tough. It's getting really, really tough. Hold on a second. Let me move this over here. It is getting. Without further ado, man, let's get popping here. I know the chat's about to get live here in a minute. I got my ass kicked by Team Bring It. It was a must win because I was tied for first place, no longer tied for first place. 150 to 30, 150 to 115. And Bring It started like a house of fire. Devontae Adams with 22 points on Thursday night, followed up by Joe Burrows, another 5-touchdown game. Shit was on fire. Oh, shout out to DJ Resio, Team Broadway, the owner of Team Broadway. What's up, Danny? Thank you for popping by, buddy. I appreciate you. We're going to touch this game real quick. But in regards to this, man, it was rough, man. It should have, could have, would have. But my matchup was lost. I lost this matchup technically by the first quarter of the first slate. Decided to start Chris Olave over JSN because Olave had 19 points the previous week. Derek Carr is back. And they're playing the Panthers, right? What else? Everything should go right for Olave's best game. This fucker gets a concussion. This guy is softer than charming, all right, than fucking toilet paper. I can't stand this guy. Yeah, I mean, it was a badass whipping, dude. Really bad. But Olave goes out in the first quarter, concussion protocol. Drake London starts out great, gets a touchdown, right? 2 catches. Boom. Hip flexor injury. First quarter, out. Rest of the games. This is about 30 points are completely out and about. And that's it. That was the story of the game. Look, Zach Moss, who's not a great running back, but everybody knows that I am a zero running back guy here. And I really rely on whatever little points to get for him. He was out. He's out for the season. I'm technically putting up a goose egg now on my running back too, pretty much. No, thinking of brujeria was on fire. Mike's farm, and I don't know, man. There was a lot of brujeria going on, bro. El Santero was working overtime last Sunday. And look, that's exactly what happened. What's crazy is that my team put up a fight. 21 by Kate on. Jalen Hurts has been on fire. With that being said, Drake still put up 10 points. You want to know what's nuts, man? If I would have started Jason Schmidt-Nigma, right, I would have beaten Bring It by 1 point. Yep. Take out 38 points that he scored minus a 2.8. It would have been a real close game, but I would have won the matchup. Again, I went with the numbers. It's just luck was not on my side this week, and I got some problems. I got injuries to London, who's questionable this week. CeeDee Lamb is questionable this week. We know Dak Prescott. God knows when Olave is coming back, so I got a lot of work to do this week. Again, Bring It brought it. His team showed up, and mine decided to take dumps and leave the game early. So it is what it is, man. That's what we do in fantasy football. Peaks and valleys is always what always in fantasy football. Here we go to Galamad on Wednesday, who overtakes my division and now is first place. And I know he's loving life, the fact that I lost. He probably takes a lot of joy on that because, I am the most wanted individual. So, but he comes up and destroys Happy Endings. Happy Endings is riding a 2-game losing streak. A 1-point Happy Ending was the team to beat. Now it's Galamad. Galamad has been scoring a lot of points this season. He's probably now the top scoring team in the league. And took out Happy Endings, who I also shellacked the week before, And yeah, he's making a statement. Josh Allen came to play, 33 points, 27 by Chase Brown, who is the man right now. He's going to be the starter. Garrett Wilson, 30 on Thursday night, and pretty much that's all he needed to manhandle Happy Endings, who right now is not rubbing very well. Derrick Henry, solid game. Cooper Kupp, solid game. Devontae, great game. But Kyler Murray did not show up to play. And it's been a up and down season by Kyler. There's weeks he'll go ham, and there's weeks that he doesn't. So something, definitely a hole that he has at quarterback. And I don't know, he needs to revisit something. Call me. I got the top 2 quarterbacks in the league. Call me. All right, Happy Endings, call me. But yeah, I mean, if you look at his bench, who he's completely stacked, J.K. Dobbins at 24, Jacoby Myers with 19, Hunter Henry with 12. He does have a lot of pop in this team. But hey, it is what it is, man. This week he lost because Kyler let him down, man. And so did Dalton Schultz. Josh Downs let him down as well. I mean, he has a lot. That flex spot's going to be interesting for Happy Endings every week because he's got so many people who could put in that flex spot that he's going to be a guessing game every week. He should drop some people. Dalton Kincaid, 7 points. Aaron Jones, 12 points. Right now, Gallimard is riding high, and it is the team to beat in the league. No doubt about it. If Josh Allen keeps fucking putting up these numbers, and every time Chase Brown puts up 30, that's a problem for anybody. And DK, it's also been hurt. So, it's gonna be interesting coming down the line. That actually wins leagues right now, boys and girls. Gallimard has a lot of it. New York City, Rico, and New Era. New Era came back strong, 150. We had a few guys scoring 150. So far, the first 3 games reviewed, people dropped 150. Came up strong, slapped around Rico, who has won, I think, 2 in a row up to there. And, of course, it was New Era, his favorite player, Lamar Jackson, who he names his team afterwards. I started him last week, man. But I wasn't going to start him over Olave based on the matchup. Join the live a little early there, Team Brigade. All right, lucky bastard. Join it earlier next time so you can hear me from the beginning. All right, damn it. Yeah, Lamar, 35 points. Saquon, 33 points. I mean, shit. Tank Dell had a great game. I think he's injured as well. And then Jaden Reed had a decent game. All his points came from his top 3 producers, and that's all he needed against Rico, who Baker Mayfield had a decent outing. But then after that, nobody showed up for the poor guy. Jonnu Smith at 9 points. Raheem Mostert at 8.5, which everybody thought he was going to have a better showing. 24 by Baker, but Kenneth and James Conner had decent games, not projection games. AJ Brown disappeared, and I think AJ is also banged up now. So, he is limping into the wrong time, but hey, Mike Evans should be coming back soon to give him that nice stack. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, New Era, no contest. Lamar is just a beast, and when you have Lamar and Saquon giving you 30 points, life is great. Yeah, everybody's happy today. Everybody, fuck you guys, except for me, man. My team sucked last week. I can't believe everybody got hurt in the fucking first quarter. That is unheard of. The game was over in the first quarter. Going back to Maximus and Team Cruz. Team Cruz was the top scoring team in the league. Team Cruz, I think, is on a 2-game winning streak, so he's in the mix. He is in the mix, boys and girls. And Team Cruz had the best game from Patrick Mahomes of the season. Devon A-Chain back-to-back solid 20-plus point games because Tua is back. Kareem Hunt on fire. Darnell Mooney reaping the rewards of London getting hurt. Travis Kelce had his best game of the season. Zay Flowers back. He's riding a hot streak with Zay Flowers, man. So right now his team is hot. His players are performing, and he has a solid bench. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing. On regards to Maximus, Matthew Stafford is good pickup, by the way. Matthew Stafford, 20-plus points. Bijan is Bijan, and so is Joe Mixon. But again, the ugly head of his wide receivers are creeping their heads out. Xavier Legate moving forward should be the man and the only man in Carolina. But, dude, Marvin Harrison has not performed as well as he wanted it to perform so far. He's had a lot of up and down games. And that's going to be a problem pretty much for the rest of the season. 3-6. Now, he's not out yet, man. He's not out yet. There's still a lot of teams. There's a lot of teams banged up like mine that can lose a few games. And Maximus going to get hot, and so can Team Cruz, and shit can really change really quick. So, Big Moon Dog is in the building against South Florida. South Florida Spanish Ninja. Nice little game here after losing a couple. Sam Darnold, solid game. It was all in the second half. The Sam Darnold came back and fucking slapped everybody around. You have Alvin Kamara, solid game because he was the only offense of that team. And without Olave next week, expect big games from Alvin Kamara next week as well, moving forward. 2 points from Jerry McNichols did not need it. You know what I mean? Because Cortland Sutton had a huge game of 26 points, doubling your forecast, the projection, which is always great. Malik Neighbors, decent game. But Amon St. Brown scoring another touchdown in like 3 in the last 4 games. Didn't need much to beat a team in Moondog who actually scores. So it was a close game, and he outscored Moondog by 12 points. So look, it could have gone either way. But at the end of the day, South Florida Spanish Ninja resurges, baby. All right, Vicious and Team Broadway, which is the last matchup. Team Broadway 129. Vicious did not show up. His team decided to take a day off, except for Kirk Cousins. Everybody else not show up. Breece Hall, James Cook, and then it's hard, man. And I get it. When you get -1 point from Xavier Worthy, when you get 1 point from your kicker, 2 points from your tight end, 2 points from your wide receiver who's having a tough season because of quarterback changes, it's tough, man. DJ Moore, it's a carousel in there. On the bench, Ray Rice has been on fire. So has Geno. Cedric Tillman, good pickup right there, by the way. I mean, he may want to think about starting him in place of Xavier Worthy moving forward. That could be a thought in Cedric Tillman, who's had back-to-back good game as long as famous Jameis is the QB. Unfortunately, he's on a bye this week. For Team Broadway, Bo Nix decided to go the Bo Nix route here. He's not relying on Aaron Rodgers anymore, who gave him 28 points. Regardless of that, he didn't need him anyway. So it was a good thing that having the quarterback scoring less points start, it didn't hurt him because he played somebody that did not show up. Ramondre at 22 and Chuba, lots of scoring output from those two positions. Tyreek Hill at 12 points. This guy's eventually he will wake up. And again, look, Broadway at 5-4, very much in the mix, and he does have a team that has a lot of upside and potential in order to move up. Look, Rashad White on the bench, decent running back. Tua Tagovailoa there as another quarterback. Look, he has some opportunities here that could go like, but no contest, 129. This is the beatdown of the week. Absolute beatdown of the week. 129-75. This was the shellacking moment of the week. All right, let's go back here to the standings, boys and girls. Let's take a look. All right, happy endings right now. It is tied for first with Team Brigade, and following at third is New Era at 5-4. I am on second place. Galamat has the best record in the league and has taken sole possession of the downtown division. I'm out there at 6-3, and Team Broadway at 5-4. Again, Mar League is wide open, man. My team has some injuries right now that I got to figure something out quick. Power rankings, I'm ranked at number 4, 3 at home, 2-1 in the division, losing streak. We have a total of Galamad right now at this point. If the season ended today, Galamad, it's slightly below points wise from Happy Endings, but however, he would be leading the division hands down. Him and Happy Endings definitely 1 and 2, rightfully so. High points, high outputs, and all that good stuff. So it is what it is, man. I'm for somebody that has, I am behind teams that have a worse record than me when it comes to points because I haven't been scoring a lot of points consistently. So again, I just need to get back in the winning column, baby. The future has to be on my own hands. Regards to the rankings, let's look down at some of these teams. Look, everybody, it's still a wide open race, man, from 1 through 6. That can change it all. From 1 through 8, actually. 1 through 8 is still a wide open race. And there's still, people to make the playoffs. So you got 8 teams, 6 spots are very makeable. Again, we're going on week 10. Only 5 more weeks, left in the season. Anything can happen. Anyone can make the playoffs. Anyone can get it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to the predictions for next week. Team Cruz against Garbage Man. Look, man, I am limping in. I don't know what's going to happen. If Lamb is going to play yet. Olave for sure is not playing. JSN is in my bench this week because he has a bye week. So right there, I got a hole, big fucking hole. What am I gonna do at my running back number 2 position? We shall be seen. Praying that no more injuries bite my ass, which is not good. It's not good. I'm very light in that position. Team Broadway. So against Team Cruz, baby bro here. He is hot right now, coming off a week where he was a top scoring team. Hopefully the jinx hits him and I win. I'm betting on myself. I always do. Team Broadway and Galamad. Look, Galamad is the better team, but I am going for Team Broadway because I need Galamad to start fucking losing. I need him to lose. I am rivaling him in my division. Team Broadway all day, regardless how much of an underdog he is. 10-point underdog projected, but I believe in Broadway. Let the lights shine, baby. Uptown Manhattan. Let's go, loco. Vamos para allá. Jersey. Take Jersey down, dude. The battle of Uptown Manhattan. El Alto Manhattan versus New Jersey. I don't know where Frank is from in New Jersey, though. South Florida Spanish Ninja and New York City Rico. Look, Ninja's hot right now. He's resurging. Rico still not technically out of the mix here, but he is always going to battle. But my money is on South Florida Spanish Ninjas this week. Big Moondog and Maximus. Maximus technically still in the hunt. So it is time for him to win. And I give him the nod this week against Big Moondog. Happy endings and Team Brigade. Division winners right now. These two guys are tied at their division. Bring It is riding high after beating me, his longtime rival. Which, again, I put an asterisk on that. I got 2 injuries right away. So nobody know what could have happened. You know what I'm saying? But happy endings and Team Brigade are fighting for the division. Happy endings on a 2-game losing streak. Team Brigade is riding high right now after beating your boy. Honestly, I am going to give the nod to happy endings on here. He needs to break that losing streak. But I think happy endings rebounds this week and gets back to his winning ways. Team Vicious against New Era. New Era, again, he's in our division. He needs to win. I think he does have the better team this week, but I am betting on Vicious because I need him to beat New Era so New Era can stay behind me even if I lose. So I am like selfishly right now thinking about these matchups. I need dale loco, dale. I need Vicious to slap around New Era this week like he is a little fucking schoolgirl. So I need New Era to lose. My money's on Vicious. And my other game is Galamad against Team Broadway. Team Broadway needs to lay the smackdown on Galamad. Galamad's team needs to eat some really shitty Galamad on Wednesday night. And then when Thursday starts and Sunday and Saturday, they have to run so they cannot play that well. All right. This is pretty much what we got, baby. This is this week, the recap. Thank you for Racio and Oliveras, DJ Danny Dan, baby, in the house, Team Broadway. Appreciate you boys hitting the chat and also Team Oliveras. I mean Team Bring It owner also in the house who he's riding high because he beat your boy last week. But that's what we got this week. Again, this is the time of the year with counting this weekend. There's 5 weeks left. Nuts. In 5 weeks, man, anything could happen. In 5 weeks, anything could happen. Yo, hit your waiver wires. Make sure you pick up your waiver wires. Do what you need to do. It is time. Don't sleep. I am living and dying by the waiver wire this week and praying with all the injuries that I have that whoever I pick up and hit in a slot answers my prayers. It is what it is. You got to live and die by the wire, baby. All right? Live and die by the wire. Thank you, everybody who came up, listen, watch. This is your boy E-Man from the Average Joe Sports Network, bringing you this week's matchup recap from the Midtown Brigade's fantasy football team. The best fantasy football team with 12 teams are battling it out for $1,200, baby. All right. But most importantly, bragging rights because we're a bunch of assholes. Thank you for watching. Peace. Yo!